Hello friends, let's balance a chemical equation for the reaction between zinc and nitric acid to form zinc nitrate, nitrous oxide and water. This equation, if we follow by the hit and trial method, it takes much time, very difficult. Therefore, we can balance this equation by partial equation method. By the partial equation method, the given reaction is split into three different steps. At the first step, the nitric acid decomposes to water, nitrous oxide and nascent oxygen. The second step, the zinc, one of the reactant zinc is oxidized by this nascent oxygen to zinc oxide, and the zinc oxide obtained at the second step reacts with the nitric acid, and this reaction is the neutralization reaction. As a result, we are getting the salt and water, that is zinc nitrate and water. First, we need to balance each equation separately. So let's balance the first equation. The nitric acid decomposes to nascent oxygen. In this equation, the right hand side 2 hydrogen atoms, but the left hand side only 1 hydrogen atom. Therefore, this nitric acid we need to multiply by 2 times. So when we multiply this nitric acid by 2 times, hydrogen becomes 2, both the side equal, nitrogen both the side equal, but oxygen left hand side 2 3s are 6, but the right hand side here 1 oxygen, here another oxygen, 1 plus 1 2. So remaining how many oxygen atoms needed? 4 oxygen. Then only both the sides 6 oxygen atoms equal. Therefore, this nascent oxygen we need to multiply by 4. This is multiplied by 4 times. Now we can check the second equation, second stage. This equation is already balanced. That is, it's a self-balanced equation. But when we check the nascent oxygen, the previous step we have got 4 moles of oxygen, but here 1 mole of oxygen only is used up, but here also it must be 4 moles of oxygen. Therefore, what we need to do, this equation as a whole we need to multiply by 4 times. This equation as a whole is multiplied by 4. So this zinc, it will become 4 times, this nascent oxygen becomes 4, and this zinc oxide becomes 4 times. Now let's check the third equation, the third step. When we check that, the right hand side 2 nitrate radical is present. NO3 is 2 times, the subscript 2 is there outside the bracket. So nitrate is 2 times on the right hand side, but the left hand side the nitrate is only 1 time, that is in nitric acid the nitrate radical is only 1 time. Therefore, what we need to do, this nitric acid we need to multiply by 2 times. That we can do it now. This nitric acid is multiplied by 2 times. When we multiply this nitric acid by 2 times, let's check that all the atoms are equal at the third equation. But when we check the zinc oxide, here 1 mole of zinc oxide only used. But the previous step, how many moles of zinc oxide we have got? 4 moles of zinc oxide. So all the 4 moles of zinc oxide will be used up in this reaction. Therefore, this zinc oxide must be 4. It has to be multiplied by 4 times. So as a result, this equation as a whole we need to multiply by 4 times. So this equation as a whole we need to multiply by 4. So as a result, zinc oxide it becomes 4 times, and this nitric acid if we multiply by 2, already it was 2, now we need to multiply by 4, so 4 2s are 8, so it becomes 8 now. This zinc nitrate, it becomes 4, and this water molecule becomes 4. So now all the steps we have balanced. Now what we need to do, that is, all the three equations we need to add together. These are three different stages in the same reaction, three different steps. So these steps we need to add together. That we can do it at the next page. Yes, here the first step is written, second step written, and third step. So what we have multiplied, the same only is reproduced there. The same steps, same equations are repeated here. Now we need to add. We need to add all the three equations together. While we are adding, the rule what we need to remember, that is, the same substance on the opposite sides. Same substance on the opposite side need to be cancelled. That is, we are subtracting. The cancellation is done by subtraction. So let's check that which substances are the same substances present on the opposite side. The first equation, 4 moles of nascent oxygen on the right hand side, but the left hand side of the second equation, the same substance, that is 4 moles of nascent oxygen is there, but it is at the left hand side. Here it is at the right hand side. So we can cancel this 4 moles of nascent oxygen, can be cancelled. So now the next substance, what is that? Zinc oxide. 4 moles of zinc oxide is on the right hand side of this equation, but 4 moles of zinc oxide is present on the left hand side of this equation. So the zinc oxide also we can cancel. Zinc oxide also we can cancel. Now remaining any other same substance on the opposite sides? Let's check that. Any other same substance? No. But this nitric acid here, the same substance present on the same side. If the same substance present on the same side, we need to add together. So as a result, this 8 moles of nitric acid plus 2 moles of nitric acid, 8 plus 2, it becomes 10. So 10 moles of nitric acid, we need to write it. 10 moles of nitric acid. 10 moles. 10 moles of nitric acid. The next, what's that? At the left hand side, what are the things left out we need to add? Here, what is left out? 4 zinc. 4 moles of zinc, that we need to write it. 4 moles of zinc. Any other reactants left out at the left hand side? This 2 nitric acid and 8 nitric acid we have included here. Then 4 zinc only is left out, that was written here. Now we need to write the substances left out on the product side. What are the substances left out? That is 4 moles of zinc nitrate. 4 moles of zinc nitrate, that we need to write. 4 moles of zinc nitrate. Then 1 mole of nitrous oxide, N2O. 1 mole of nitrous oxide is left out. This already we have written. Next, water molecule. At the first step, 1 mole of water is left out. And this third equation, 4 moles of water. What? Same substance but the same side. Same substance and the same side. So we need to add together. So as a result, 4 moles of water plus 1 mole of water, it becomes 5 moles of water. So we need to write 5 moles of water. Now the equation is completely balanced. The balanced chemical equation is 4 moles of zinc plus 10 moles of nitric acid, and as a result 4 moles of zinc nitrate, 1 mole of nitrous oxide and 5 moles of water are obtained as a products. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing.